Hello.
Fine. Can you hear me?
What?
Can you hear me?
Yeah, I can hear you.
It's so funny when the answer to "Can you hear me?" is what? Clearly no.
Morning.
Morning,
Good
Vanessa.
morning.
Have you had breakfast, Lucy?
Yeah, I already have.
Mm.
I didn't.
You
I'm
didn't.
getting my coffee right now.
Actual coffee? Or you're having or you're eating?
I don't know if I'm gonna eat right now, but I'm just gonna have my coffee.
Okay. I haven't got any coffee here. Only
Oh, really?
tea. Yeah. I thought of bringing my
Shame on you.
oh, traitor. Uh, I thought of bringing my coffee, but it would be too risky. Actually, I was going to bring my French press, but now thinking back, I could have just brought my coffee and brewed it here. I didn't have to bring my French press.
Oh,
Uh, and actually, I just used up my next travel destination because I'm in it. I have to find out another one to think up another one. Actually, it's back to Curitiba, so maybe we can talk about it. Uh, Lucas is coming, joining us. No sunshine when she's gone. It's no when she's away. I'm just looking for. Oh, there's a girl who wants to watch Lucas on YouTube, and I'm sending her the link right now. Just did. Hey, Luke. I can't hear you. You're muted. Muted.
No?
Yes, I can hear you now.
Yeah. Now I'm listening.
Can you hear us? Okay. So can you share with us about? Wait, before you start, let me ask you this: what was the most interesting thing that happened in the last 24 hours?
You don't want to know. Seriously. Well, actually, who else is in the call right now? Like,
Luciano and Vanessa. Can you see them?
no, I can't see them actually. I can just see you.
Mm, there's a button on the top right of your screen that
Okay,
changes how you visualize people.
let me see. Oh, they're like
Top right.
Luciano, Vanessa, and Otto. Yeah, I think they're like.
yeah.
I can see how many. Okay, now I see someone else, which I don't know. I think it's Luciano. I think I see Luciano right now.
Yeah. Didn't you change the visualization of the corner?
No, where is it?
Top right, your right.
Yeah,
Okay.
it's a button
Right, you can change the way you
called
visualize
just
the gallery.
I just can't find it. Oh my god.
But
I can't find
believe me,
it.
we are here. You have to see.
Let me see here. I can't find it. Seriously. It's crazy.
Okay. So, can you share with us about your next travel destination? Because won't be able to stay for long.
Yeah, sure, of course. So is everybody listening to me very well? I mean,
yes.
Yes.
is the sound okay? Yes?
Yes.
Good. So first of all, let me introduce myself. My name is Lucas. Um, I'm 28 years old, and I'm graduating from law school like this December. So I'm already graduated in marketing, like publicidade and propaganda, which I don't know how to say in English because I don't think we have this specifically in English. It would be like advertising or something like that. But anyways, my next travel destination would definitely be Canada, Toronto next year. So for those who don't know, I've already lived in Canada. When I was 17 years old, I graduated from high school in Canada. So it was like my first international experience ever, which was amazing. You know, imagine I was 17 all the way from Maranhão to another country, and it was incredible experience. Um, temperature was crazy because during winter it would be like minus 31 degrees, like in the thermometer. Yes, it's crazy. It's
minus
crazy.
31. How do you
Minus
survive
31. Yeah, I know, right? I'm skinny as hell, and I don't know how I did it. Maybe because of the 150 pieces of clothes that I was wearing, but at the same time, by the way. But yeah, it was crazy. And but after minus 15, everything is the same, so it doesn't really matter.
Yeah.
And
You don't die anymore, right?
yeah, exactly, it doesn't really matter. So I remember one good thing about that cold. It's that I remember the beers. We wouldn't have to spend much time in the cooler. Because we would just bury it in the snow. Flakes, and it would be just as cold as possible. It
Yeah.
was really, really good.
Is it any good to have cold drinks in the cold?
What is it?
Is it any good to have cold drinks in the cold?
Definitely, yes. I mean, everybody thinks that it would definitely serve the purpose, which was getting drunk. Anyways, I mean, everybody thinks that we only drink hot drinks like wine or vodka in cold places, but no, we do drink beer, and it's really good because the air temperature, it would definitely give you the purpose of making it ice. It's really nice. But I never could get back. I got back from Canada when I was 18, so 1 year after, and I never got back into Canada since then. So it's something that I've been planning a long time, like to get back. And when Gustavo invited me to talk about like what would be my next travel destination, I definitely thought about some things that I would like to tell you guys about, especially about going to Canada. One of my first things that make me decide go back to Canada is the facility of going there. It's so much easier to go to Canada than going to the United States, for example, which is nearby, but still the process of going there is so much more difficult. First, because of the visa, the visa process. Uh, to go, I don't even know. Is that any interesting to talk about, Gustavo?
Yeah,
Please
sure.
just let me know.
Yeah, go ahead.
The visa process is so much easier to Canada because to go to the United States, let's say, you would have to go to another state here in Brazil first to go for, São Paulo or Brasilia or Recife. There are few capitals that you could go to take a visa, but still it's more expensive and it takes longer. To go to Canada, you only have to gather your documents, and you go to a travel agency that could easily do it through mail. So without even leaving São Luís or whatever city you're in, it's really easy. Second of all, the dollar. American dollar, crazy 5.73. It's like crazy high. The Canadian dollar is lower. It's
How much is it?
I'm not sure actually. Let me check. I knew I should have checked that before.
Check
Uh,
4.31.
yes, there you go. 4.31. So it's considerably less expensive.
Mm.
Yeah, everything about Canada, it's so much better. I've been to the US at least 5 or 6 times. I'm not sure yet, but it's so much better to go to Canada because it's cheaper, it's cooler. You know, Toronto is one of the best cities I've ever been in my life. It's so cosmopolitan. You know that word, cosmopolitan. Yeah,
Yeah.
it's amazing. You guys should have this experience. Seriously, should have this experience. But I'm talking too much. I would like to hear from you guys too.
So what are you doing there? Like, are you working? How long are you going to
No,
stay?
no. My mother, it sounds a bit crazy, but she's retired, you know, so she doesn't really know how to spend her money anymore. So she's basically traveling every year. So she hires me. She actually does. She pays my bills, like she pays my tickets and my hotel to be her translator, you know, around her travels. So she travels with a friend, and they share my expenses together. It's actually a good business, you know, if you think
Yeah.
about it. You
Yeah,
offer
for sure.
your definitely right.
Paid to
You offer
travel.
yourself. What is it?
You're paid to travel. This is perfect. This is the dream.
You see, that's exactly what I imagined when I thought like, I want to learn English.
Yeah,
I'm gonna open this business. You're
yeah,
giving me ideas.
you can do that.
Seriously,
So
it's a
a
very
woman
good
that she travels the world and then she organizes these tours, and she uses Instagram to invite people to go to where she is. She doesn't even have to leave. So like she's
wow.
in Egypt, so people go meet her, and then she shows them around, and then they go back home, and she's still
Wow,
there.
that's even
And then
more
she goes to a different
interesting.
destination and does the same. So
Wow, that's even more interesting. I'm taking notes, okay? I'm
yeah,
taking notes,
you can do
you know.
that. And you have like you can get like 6 people or 7 people, and they can come from all over Brazil. So you have a huge audience to communicate to.
You see,
That's very cool.
it's already giving uh, great opportunities. It actually started seriously. It started easily like a joke. In I think 2 years ago. Yes, exactly 2 years ago. My neighbor, which is her my mother's friend, my mother's travel buddy, you know.
Yeah.
So she invited me to be her translator in the US. So we went, just me and her and my neighbor. Her name is Isaura. So she paid my tickets and my hotel, and I paid my dollars, you know. So I went there. It was amazing, and I said like, well, this should work. So the next year, which was last year, my mother thought like, okay, let's go together now to a different destination. So we went to Europe. So we went to Italy and a few countries in Europe because it's very easy to travel around. And they shared my experiences, my expenses. So I said, okay, it's actually working, you know? So let's go. What is going to be our next destination? So they decided that they want to go to Canada next year. So it's like, okay, yay, amazing. I'm going to have the opportunity to get back for free. So it's amazing.
Guys, you can offer this service too. It can be like a travel pet, travel translating pet. Or
I'll
something.
definitely make it an invitation in my Instagrams. They're like, "Let's go, guys!" And I organized the tour, so they paid me for everything. Like basically, I organize personal travel buddy. Yes, exactly. That's the perfect name, Otto. Thank you.
Actually, this is how agencies were born in a way, right? Like, if you think about it, very essentially, if you imagine the agency as one person, the other person who organizes the tour and translates stuff for you. So, and as more people get into the team, you don't have to be traveling everywhere. They can hire other people and everything. But you are an agency if you think about it. All they
Yeah,
have to do is
I
set up a date, create a tour, and invite people in. And they can pay.
yeah, I think it's amazing. It's like Otto said, it didn't exist years ago. Like if you think about it, you just have to go through a real agency. Like I mean, not a company, not a person. It was it was not trustworthy, you know.
I see.
I
wanna
am.
see- I wanna see, I wanna see your dates, like 2021 Egypt, and then people can.
Oh my God, that would be amazing. Egypt is one of my dreams, actually. It's
Never
one
been
of
there?
my. No, never been there. I've never been to the Middle East, or even I haven't been to Africa continent. You know, um, I would definitely love to go there.
Great.
Yeah.
Okay, Luke. So we're gonna have to leave. Or we can stay longer with us.
No, but I can stay longer. Yeah, I can stay a little longer.
Have any of you guys been to Canada before, or plan to go there in the future? Yes, Vanessa.
Yeah. I'm just like, yes, I plan to go there
Why?
to live actually.
To live in
Because
Canada.
of yeah, because of quality of life, it seems better. Yeah, and because of I saw the opportunities, the visas that they can give you to live in there, and that's one of the reasons.
And
So
I've heard that they want people to come in to immigrate, but why? Why do they want that?
well, actually, it has a lot to do with their inside politics of making Canada a country for everyone, and yet don't lose their you know, patriotism. You know, so they are both very patriots, but also very connected to cultures, like to mold cultures. So they have an excellent program of inviting um, foreigners, professional foreigners for different areas, especially the areas of engineering and, you know, technology. So they have like a major program. Of course, people like in my area, law, they wouldn't have to, they couldn't hire to go there like to work because the laws are completely different. But technology, architecture, and engineering, you know, all those areas that you can actually work worldwide. It's very psychology, for example. It's very nice. They always bring people there.
Good
And
power.
also,
I like it the Lucas expression. It was a professional foreigners. It sounds like people who train for it, you know.
Exactly, exactly.
They do a graduation to be
They are
professional
they
foreign, you know.
they work out like as a foreigner.
Yes.
They foreign people, no foreigners. It's a profession of people who foreign other people.
Yes.
There you go.
that is another reason is that the population is getting older, so they are looking for young people, and especially if you go with someone else, like as I have been searching about to go with my boyfriend, you have like more chances. If you are a couple and you are young and they see, oh, they even ask you in the immigration, like, are you planning to have children? And you say yes, they, okay, come.
Come here.
Of course, but
Exactly.
you need to have some specialty. You need to be a professional.
Yeah, that's absolutely right. Actually, they really like this young uh, profile, you know, and they see that as an opportunity to make their country better. And that's what I like most, because if we thought about this here in Brazil, we would have like an amazing country. But I'm not getting into politics. I promised myself I wouldn't talk about politics today. But seriously, uh, it's something that we should learn from other countries. You know, they're always looking forward to bringing more information, more positive points for their countries.
Value.
Australia do that too, right, Gustavo?
Yeah,
They
it's
do
actually
It's
that.
harder.
getting that.
Australia is
They're
just
actually
harder.
the same Commonwealth, right? They are under the Queen's regency, like reign.
Yeah.
It's called the British Commonwealth. Have you ever heard of this, guys?
Commonwealth.
British
Commonwealth.
Commonwealth. It's basically all of the countries that are under the Queen of England.
Oh, okay. I knew that. For example, Canada is a Canadian colony actually. It's a British colony. Sorry, it's a British colony. So there was a point where the Queen of England would really rule Canada in the history, in the past. So right now they're just formally a colony, but like legally and directly speaking, they're not anymore. They're not so much linked, like politically speaking.
Only like in a symbolic way, I would say.
Yeah.
But the people, like British people, still have an easier time traveling to Canada and to Australia. Like it's cheaper to travel from the UK to Australia. It's just as cheap to travel to Australia from the UK than it is to another European country, even though it's way further away.
Yeah, that's right.
Paula, can you tell us about your next travel destination? What you're thinking about? And also, have you considered living in Canada?
I think I want to go to Gramado in Brazil, but it is because I want to know the places in Brazil, first. I know Australia, Paraguay, and the other places I just knew because of the airport, so I will not count with this, like Santiago. And I want to go to Chile when you go to Chile, so I will have a reason to go there.
Okay.
Sorry?
You said you, and I was just making clear that you were talking about me.
Okay.
Yes.
I'm pointing exactly to you here in my camera, so everybody is understanding. Everybody's able to see this.
Yeah, maybe in the near future we can adapt
Probably.
the eye tracking to Zoom, right? You know, eye tracking, guys, it shows what you're looking at, so that will be easier to,
Like you will have some color around you, sharing to people. This is the guy she's talking about.
I haven't been able to find the control that make you guys appear at the same time. I'm being here like
Oh, really?
I'm looking at one at once. Who else is whoever is speaking? I'm looking at.
Okay, you just need to do that with your screen.
Yeah, but that's a phone.
It's just a cell phone?
Yes.
Yeah, I'm on the computer. Yes, I'm on the computer. So yeah, it's okay. Just keep going, and I'll be watching one at once.
Okay, so if you want to be looking to, if you want to Lucas see you, just speak. So
yes,
he will see you.
Thank you, Paula.
So that's it. I want to go to Gramado in Santa Catarina. Where are you, Gustavo, right now? Are you in Santa Catarina?
Yes.
Wow, nice. I want to go to Fortaleza again. I don't know which place I go first. There's a really nice place in Fortaleza, which is called Guaramiranga, and there is a jazz festival.
Wow.
Jazz festival in the same time of Carnival that we go here, and I don't want to go to Carnival. Then I want to know this festival of jazz.
Wow,
There is very similar of Gramado. It's amazing how it's very similar. It's cold. The place is like a small city. Guaramiranga in Fortaleza. It's
Wait,
crazy.
You mean as a different city in Ceará? Or is it a neighborhood?
Yes, it's a small city in Fortaleza. It's not,
Okay.
Are you from here? Are you from São Luís, Paula?
Yes, I'm from São Luís.
Nice.
Yeah, there's some places in Ceará. They're quite cold actually because of the hills, and it kind of blocks the heat wave, and it gets cold and cloudy. And
Yes,
And I-
Guaramiranga is on the hills. Very, very on the hills.
I see, very on the hills, very hard. Okay, so
Higher than the United States.
I've been to Joinville. I'll say Joinville. It's so much more fun than saying Joinville. I even made a joke in the in the community. Did you see it?
So
They tried to make me Joinville, but they couldn't.
They tried to make
Yeah, so but there's not much to do there. Like you can see the architecture, the German architecture, and that's interesting. But we asked the people from like the locals, hey, what can you do here? And they said, maybe you should go back to Curitiba. You know, they didn't say, they didn't recommend any location to visit. So we just went to this portal, like in the entrance of the city, and took some pictures. And that was it.
People there
Yeah.
say to you that you should go back to Curitiba.
Yeah,
But
like
why?
go actually not back, but go to Curitiba. Like it's the nearest city where you can do something. Like
yeah.
Okay, so I say, I come from there. I come from there.
What is
Yeah.
it? The
Like
name
that.
of the city that you're in? The name again?
Florianopolis.
Okay. Okay.
Florianopolis.
Yeah. All right. I have friends living there. They say it's all right. I mean, they say it's really nice, actually.
Yeah, it is.
All
I've been here
right,
before,
all right,
actually.
São Luís, Lucas.
Yeah, it's right. You're completely right. You're completely right. Yeah, my bad. I'm sorry.
We are the all right already.
Yeah.
Standard. I've been
You know-
here before last year with my brother, and I'm here with him again. This is crazy. He's
Gustavo's my brother, Lucas, by the way.
Really?
you didn't know
Yeah.
that?
I didn't know that. I didn't know
I
that.
remember you. I remember you from the
You do?
events of the
Via Mundo.
Cidadão do Mundo.
Via
Via
Mundo, right?
Via Mundo.
Via Mundo,
Yes.
which is a
Yes.
travel agent. Oh,
I
wow.
was there, and Gustavo always talked to you, and I was almost always there, and I remember you.
Oh my God. Oh my God. I knew your face were like recognizable, you know, like I knew from somewhere, but I was not sure if I was crazy or just something like that. But yeah. Wow.
It's not from
Nice.
another life.
Yeah, right.
Yeah, like we have a brother, Lucas. His name is Henrique, and he's here with
Okay.
me. And he's a marathon runner. You know, like he runs marathons. He came. Actually, his first marathon was last year here, and I was with him. And I'm terrible at following him. Like, and I gave him.
Of course.
I failed today again. Like last year, I was supposed to give him a flag at the end of the race, so he could hold it while crossing the line, the final line. And I was trying to follow him by bike, but I lost him.
Oh my God. So he's a great runner, I suppose.
No, I'm
Or
Or
it's
he's
either
a terrible.
sorry?
It's either that or you're a terrible one.
Yeah, I'm a terrible one.
Yes.
Okay.
Yeah, I was by bike, and I lost him, and he crossed the line, and I didn't find him, and my phone ran out of battery, and so he didn't get the flag. I didn't see him cross the line. It was great. And today I was supposed to meet him at 2 points in his practice. It was only 18 kilometers, only for him.
Okay.
For us, it was like, and I left home too late, and I got an Uber, and he shared with me his location on Google Maps. You can do that. Google Maps, you can share where you are, and I can see him on my map. And I was following him, and when I started looking for an Uber, because I realized I wouldn't be able to walk there in time, there was no Uber like immediately nearby. They had to leave somewhere. So yeah, I waited 5 minutes and then I told the Uber, hey, we have a mission. Johnny, his name was Johnny. Johnny, we have a mission.
Mm.
I have to get water to my brother. And he's gonna be at this place. And he said, okay, I'm gonna run there then. Like, I'm gonna hurry. And then he did. And when we got there, he was already passing the location we had set up. And so I said, follow that runner. Like,
Like
You always wanted to say that. I don't know. Follow that runner.
yeah,
yeah, that would be
That would be
fun.
Yes.
yeah, exactly.
And then he intercepted him like further into the avenue. And I was there pretending I was already waiting for him. Like, I gave him
Like,
the,
come on.
come on, yeah, and I gave him the second bottle of water. So I was supposed to meet him at this other place that was towards like closer to where we are, closer to home. So it was like a square. He was gonna do this, and all I had to do was this. And then I tried to go walking / running to this place. I go there. I swore I was gonna kill it this time. Like, okay, I'm here in time. I'm waiting for him. I'm gonna be here. The bottle is ready for him to just pick up and keep running. But then I open my WhatsApp and he's, hey, where you? Where are you? I'm already here. I'm leaving. He had already passed the location. So he said he was gonna do like 2 laps inside the university, the UFSC.
He was doing this alone, Gustavo, or it was having really a race with
I was doing what?
different people.
He?
Henrique was running alone.
Yeah, he was alone.
Okay.
It was just practice, Saturday
just
morning
practice.
Yeah.
He does that.
And
God.
yeah, so I got another Uber to go to the university to maybe find him during one of his laps and get him the water. But when I got to the university, he had already finished. He was waiting at like around an hour. Yeah. Okay, Lucy.
Henrique is taking an Uber, Gustavo. Henrique
Yeah.
definitely is taking an Uber.
Just a parenthesis.
They get an Uber.
What? Okay, I just a parenthesis. Luciano said BRB, right? Like be right back.
Right
Oh my
back.
God. I only used that when I was playing online computer games when I was like 15, like Gunbound or I
my
don't even
God.
remember the names. Like, do you remember those?
Yeah.
There was so many games that like CS, Counter Strike, or I don't know, Tibia, BRB.
Tibia?
Yeah, you don't know Tibia?
No.
Never mind. I just gave it away my age. Never mind.
Only 28.
Something that I looked at YouTube.
Sorry?
I'm just joking. Never mind. It's something old.
Come on, 27. You're not old. You're 28.
How old are you guys, by the way?
26.
26,
32.
32. Okay, someone who's
Yeah.
I feel better now. Just like me. I'm with you. I'm with together, mate. Who else? Like Vanessa, how old are you, Vanessa?
19.
Don't you know my age? I'm 15.
I know, but I forgot. I'm sorry. I
I don't
did
know. We are so close age.
the same.
28. Probably you're the same, 28 like me.
Yeah,
We study together.
Nice. I feel better now. Thank
You
you.
studied together, guys. Vanessa and Lucas.
Yeah,
Yes.
same class now.
The same classroom. She was so shy. Oh my God, I remember that. She was
That's
so
cool.
shy during the classes.
Very
No, I
good.
wasn't. I was distracted. I wasn't a
To
talkative
discover that later.
kid at the school. I was like just like acting like I was paying attention to classes. I was those kind of student.
She is a CDF. No, she's seriously a hardworking student. Like she is so intelligent and like so hardworking. I remember she was always getting good grades, and I was like, why God? Why not me? Why?
But I
Yeah.
was just acting like I was paying attention to classes. I was always like this.
Well, you
For the
act
whole
very
class.
well because you got it.
I was looking for the windows, looking at the sea. We used to study in a school where we could see the sea. It was very beautiful.
The
And I was
sea.
like looking to the
Wow.
yeah,
Who was very beautiful? Sorry.
the sea.
The sea, the ocean.
Oh,
No,
sorry. I thought you were
don't
talking
you-
about me.
the
Damn
views,
it.
the views from
I was just thinking of Lucas, and I was
the
attracted
windows
by that
view
beauty.
from Santa Teresa. From Santa Teresa, the windows view was very nice. Don't you remember? It was
Yeah.
very
The one that the one that you were sitting next to, because I was like always sitting next to the door, like really hoping the bell would ring and I would run
Very
out of
people.
class. Yes, I was kind of that kind of student.
but he was a very smart.
You were outgoing and creative, but not very focused, or like
Exactly. You described it. You described me. Oh my God.
Actually, I
I'm
described
very
that.
He was a very good
Not bad.
writer. I remember that he was
Have you talked
writing
to my
very
father?
well.
Yes,
like-
I always loved writing. I always loved writing. It's something that I'm like passionate about. And I think maybe that's what got me into both marketing university and law university, you know, because both requires great writing skills. And through marketing, I followed the redação, you know, the writer. In marketing, I was like the redator of the agency. And in law school, I have to write long texts for the petitions and stuff. So yes, basically writing.
I see. So, do you like reading though?
I do. Wait, keep going. I'm gonna show you something.
Okay.
Yeah, because in order to show you, I have to organize the other thing here. But yeah, this is like, this is like my private. Hope you don't see anything weird. But yeah, that's my private library here. There are some books missing because I got it out to clean. But yeah, basically my Harry Potter like collection. I love Harry Potter.
Where are you right now, Lucas? The city.
In the city, downtown.
Is it only
In São Luís. Oh, okay, in São Luís. Sorry, I live in São Luís. Little crazy. Yes, I live in São Luís. Sorry, I knew drugs wouldn't make me feel better. Damn it. It's São Luís. São Luís.
I'm not the
Okay,
best at
that's for sure.
reading. Like, it's very hard for me to focus for a long time on a book.
I have a tip. I have a tip for that. Yes. I always thought that I would take like an eternity to finish a book, and I actually did take eternity to finish some books. But I heard this. You have to make some goals of number of pages that you have to read in a certain day. So let's say you have a goal, you have a book of 300 pages, and then you set up, I want to finish it in 3 weeks, like in 1 week, let's say. So you divided the number of pages through the days, and then it gives you a certain number of pages. This number, you break it into 3 parts of your day. You read some in the morning, some in the afternoon, and some in the night, you know? So it gives you like a great perspective because you don't get very tired, and yet you read fast. You can read maybe 3-4 books in a month. So it's really nice without making so hard, you know?
I see. Interesting.
Very
And
nice.
you can visualize the progress, right? I'm like,
Definitely.
I'm this part of the day into my goal.
Exactly.
Lucas.
And yes, Paula.
the books that you read, it's just about fiction, or do you read?
No, I love reading every different kind of books, because, for example, in law school we already read a lot, so I decided that this library I would take it into completely different topics from apart from law, So I only have one shelf of law books, but because I have to keep them. But the other ones are like fiction, classics of Brazilian literature. Like I have all the collections of
Dom Casmurro?
Dom Casmurro is from Machado de Assis. So I have all the collection of Machado de Assis. I have some classic books, and also I read some chronics like Clarice Lispector. Yes, like this.
Yeah. Wow.
You see?
Nice.
Yeah,
Awesome.
yeah. I read one per day.
Okay,
Like,
so you are in São Luís, right?
Yes.
Your
I'm in
books
São
are
Luís.
I have bad intentions, but I have a lot
But-
of books to read. So
So you like reading too? You guys like reading too?
yes,
What kind
not
of
very
books?
much.
Paula, for you. I have been reading.
What kind of books do you guys like to read?
Oh
Otto?
my god!
Maybe?
Yeah,
Just,
lots
Yeah.
of
just
books.
bites. He doesn't speak.
Since I came,
I
I,
never
didn't
heard
see Otto
of-
speaking.
Yeah, Otto, you answer the question then. What kinds
So
of books
before
do you read?
answering the question, I want to say that I think I may know Lucas from the time he worked on Via Mundo too. Because
Oh,
I
really?
I was in one of the fairs that you guys used to do, and usually when we go there, you guys give a number to us to pay attention to. I think it's called
Draw.
prize draw. Yeah, prize draw, and I took I went to two of that fairs, to be fair.
Well, to be fair.
Yeah.
Nice.
In one of that, you guys called my number, and I was
Really?
Called your number?
Yes, I was very, very happy. So I went to the place where you were with this guy. I don't know his name. I can't recall. And I was very happy because I thought, whoa, I won like a big prize. Maybe I'll go to Canada or something like that. And it was just a mistake. And you, you look at me and said, this guy's so happy for winning a memory stick.
What was the prize? What was the prize,
so
Otto?
sorry about it.
There was a sticker to
No, I won a memory stick, like a USB.
oh, memory stick. Come
Yes,
on,
yes.
dude.
Like
Yes.
the
And
drive,
also, yes, and also a keychain, a key ring that you can like put.
I am so sorry. I mean,
I was the one
The
who was
next
like,
one.
very, very happy.
Better
And I
than
said,
a
yes,
trick. Come
yes,
on.
yes. And say, this guy's so happy for me.
At least you won something, Otto. I never
Yes,
won
that was-
anything,
Yeah.
I have
Exactly,
been, I think,
exactly.
in
You have to
three
be like that.
times this event,
Yeah,
but I
I get-
never.
that's so much better than that's so much better than not winning anything at
Yes,
all.
anything, yes.
But I don't know.
And
I don't know
also-
because the expectation when
Was-
we knew that it had other things, but
Yeah.
the travel. So we always were like, no, my number, no, not right now. We just wanted to win
Exactly.
the travel options.
Yeah,
No, it wasn't-
everybody said that. Like they were hoping that when they were being called, it was not for just a kit or something like minor.
Yes.
It would be just like a big travel. So
But
sorry.
was there one of the prizes?
Sorry.
Was it one of the prizes? Or like the trip?
Yes.
There
Yes,
was
for
so many scholarships to study
Yeah.
abroad, like 6 or 7 scholarships.
You
Wow.
don't remember, Gustavo? You don't
I
remember
do,
that?
but like maybe it wasn't a different edition and there wasn't any left. I don't know.
There was always some, or not left maybe, but there was always
Hmm.
at least one scholarship, like Sings
Yeah.
Fair #1. But like this last one, there were so many. There were like 7 scholarships, which 2 of them were were complete. For example, they
Mhm.
would pay flight tickets, they would pay
My
accommodations,
All paid.
and they study like 1 month
My God.
study.
I remember that in 1 year, one girl won another travel. She just arrived. You
Whoa.
remember, Lucas?
Come
She
on.
I
just
remember.
arrived from a travel
Ireland.
that she won in the same event, and people were like, "No, this is not fair."
But I
That
Just
think
doesn't
go.
exist. No, that's not possible.
yeah.
Come
No,
on. She
and I
used up
think
all of her luck from the entire life. So her life from now on will be miserable.
Yes.
Yes, yes.
You can
It's going to be
comfortable.
miserable. No.
she's a luck sucker.
Yeah.
She's
Yeah.
all our lucky. Actually, we
She's
didn't
gonna pay
give
the
her the
price.
prize. We didn't
Didn't
give her the prize twice because we thought that maybe it was not fair. You know, we decided that it wasn't fair that the same person got 2 following years the same prize. So we resorted
Withdrew.
it like a different person. Yes.
Oh my God! Now I'm sad
Yes.
because of the girl.
No, she's not
It
sad.
was
Trust
fair
me.
and square. She should have won it, but it was just unfair. Like it was fair and square.
It was in the rules. It was in the rules. The same person can't be picked up like second time, you know,
Yeah.
following year.
But the reason why I went to that event was not like just because of the prize. Yes, if I win the prize, yeah, I would go.
Come on.
I would go. Like to go. Yeah.
Come
But
on.
what I find interesting
Come
is
on.
that
You have to bullshit
you can
us.
go there. For example, you can see people from these schools and universities talking about like the overall feeling of studying abroad. So you can listen to real natives talking about how is to live abroad and study abroad. And you have to keep in mind that in São Luís is a bit rare to find someone who is from another speaking country and that you can go to and listen to for a while. So it's like, even though you listen to people talking English on YouTube, it's different when you see them in person talking, because you can, for example, interact with them. But I never did it. I never interacted, so I was so shy, and I didn't.
But this
interact.
is the spirit. This is the
Yes,
spirit. You got it right, actually. The prizes are just something to call up people there, you know. But of course, the main reason, the main purpose to it, it's to share experiences, is to learn, like to practice English, and to
Mhm.
get to know people around here and from other countries. It's really nice.
Yes, yes.
Actually, never met any foreigners in those fairs. Actually, been only once, but I only saw loads of Brazilians waiting for a prize.
There's so many foreign people
Yeah,
like there.
always had a lot of foreign people,
Mm.
professional foreign people, you know.
Professional foreigner people. Yes, exactly.
You see, my God, this person,
This is a true
where you
foreign,
studied to be so foreign.
foreign professional.
You could go to the tables in which some workers from that university, some border
Yeah.
directors, and some other guys working in market could explain you everything about the school. But other than that, you had like these presentation rooms in which each of the like board directors and marketing guys would explain everything about the school and university. So it was it's a chance to you to like immerse yourself on English if you have never seen like a foreign in some ways. That's a great opportunity.
I watched one of
It's
those.
really good.
Yeah, because you are too into English mode that you can like
Yeah.
yeah.
Like we
You
don't
can feel
remember.
like
Like was that in
when they
English?
change
Like,
to Portuguese to English, you don't feel it. Like it's the same thing to you. Yeah.
It's different. It's always different to talk to a foreigner person, especially to a professional foreigner person.
Yeah.
Nice.
Someone who works being a foreigner.
They have a badge, like professional.
Exactly. But Otto never answered about the books. What kind of books he likes to read?
He didn't.
Neither did Paula or Vanessa or you, Gustavo.
Yes, that was
No
the
one. The ones that
question.
wasn't the question.
Yeah, we went into a rabbit hole, and then They're coming
Really?
back. So nowadays
Let's
I
talk about
usually,
rabbit holes now. Like,
yeah,
and
wormholes. Which is the difference
then
between
escapes again.
a wormhole and a habit roll? Because every now and then when I see a YouTube video, someone talks, oh, that's a wormhole, and some other person choose the expression rabbit hole. So that would
Are
be
we
a good
talking about roles indeed? Really?
About holes. Not
Is
to
that
answer
right?
the
I'm a challenging professional, so
Yeah.
I like to. So,
It's
but
awful.
about yes, but about books,
And then there's like Paula avoids the question by redirecting it to a person. She doesn't do it
Yes.
very often these days, but she did it in the past. So this is Pauling. And autoing is changing subjects, not to answer the
Subject,
question.
Yes,
very
well,
good. Exactly there. But Paula has been like quiet on her practice because
Yeah.
she got like uncovered, busted, and then she's not doing that anymore for a while.
but you did learn more.
Maybe today.
So now Otto is autoing by talking about Paula Pauling.
Yes.
Autoing also.
Yes.
I love it. Yeah.
And also, you have to be aware of Gustavo Gustavin, which is he's going to the specificities of some rare topics. Like, for example, he was talking about why we itch during a
Why
meeting.
what?
We itch.
Why
we scratch our skin. And
Why we
things like
itch?
that.
What a
Yes.
general topic to
And
talk about.
he ran for about 15 minutes on the subject. We felt like falling into this. Oh, this guy is talking. He was interesting talk. I was like watching it, like, man, I've never thought about that. And
I never thought about that.
yes, his friend there in some deep details that I was like, I won't stop this guy talking about aging. I better do my
Damn.
research than they stopping they stopping him doing this.
Now, every time I'm itching, I'm going to
Yes.
think about this. Damn it.
Yeah.
I
What
didn't
would Gustavo say
understand.
about this? Like, you have to.
You are talking about this? I didn't
Yeah,
understand.
itching. You know, itch when
Itching.
you feel the need to scratch your skin.
No.
Coçar.
Yeah.
Okay. But
Yes.
why do we eat?
Yes. Why
Yes,
we itch?
that's the big question. You know, Otto never answered what kind of books he likes to.
I'm really good. Oh my press. I'm really good on authoring things.
Why
Okay.
don't you say like I
It's
don't
not
like
about-
to?
I'm
it's
the
not
best
about-
on authoring things. I'm the best. I create.
Otto, just a minute. You used the expression Gustavin,
Gustavin.
but
Yeah.
Gustavin. I know the expression Gustavando in
Uh-huh.
Portuguese, which is when you break something, when you let something, you know, I don't know how to say
You screw up, like when you
Screw up, yeah.
yes,
lose
desastrado,
something or
Yeah.
break.
Yeah,
Yeah.
recently
No,
my
but-
mother used that expression. She did something like that. She screwed up something and she said,
But-
"Tô gustavando." This is the
Yeah, but the English
expression.
version-
How I use the expression.
Yeah, but the English version means a different thing. It means like
Yeah.
you go to the specificities of
To each
in-
language, it is a different meaning. Okay,
Yes,
so
yes.
I got it.
And then also you have to understand that there is a layers of context to it. So in our case, it means this. In other
Okay.
place, it means another thing. I think
Yeah, clumsy.
clumsy.
Yeah. Clumsy.
Clumsy. Yes, yes. Thank you.
Yeah.
Thank you. Clumsy.
So the books I'm into right now. So
Wow.
Please.
Oh, finally.
yes, guys.
The big moment.
Before going onto this subject, no, I'm going to this subject. No. So most of the books I read are like business books, and nowadays I've been following closer the subject of digital declutter and things like that. So I have been reading some books and articles about this subject specifically, but most of my reading practice focus on design and business and that like boring subjects.
Technical subject.
Yes, technical subjects.
Subject.
Yes, yes.
What does that even mean?
What?
What does that even mean, boy subjects?
Boring, I will say.
Did you say
Boring.
boys
Boring.
subject?
No, boring.
No, boring.
Yeah, yeah.
Oh.
That one.
I was about to militate here. I was like, what?
Why is boy subject?
Subject.
Why
Why
boys
is
can do that and girls can't?
Why is that girls and boys
Those
subject?
subjects for
Yeah,
real.
why girls can't read the same book?
Why
Yeah,
is that
I
a
was-
subject for everybody?
I was thinking about it. I was like, what does he mean? Like,
Do they have a
Like
whole
it is.
section on the libraries to sell only books to boys and girls
Yeah.
can access that?
I was about to look at in here, which is like, what?
I tried to. I was talking in last meeting that I couldn't do that, Lucas. I tried once, like to if I
Do
go
what?
out do that, like
Do what?
arguing with someone about like stuff that I think is right. I always feel shy of fighting about of
Oh yeah.
arguing.
Yes,
public.
Otto has this thing with him. He prefer to shut up and don't say anything.
I go out.
He's fighting for his rights.
But I have to
Need to
learn.
practice this with
You
Otto,
prefer not
guys.
to argue.
Yes, yes.
You prefer not to argue with people when you see that they're talking about something bad or they're going through something sensible like topics
No,
like
that kind of fights when it like really bothers me when it's subjects that I defend. Yes, I go, but I'm not the best performer on that practice. I would say I really
No.
bad. I think although
No,
my
no.
wife says that I have good arguments always. She says, "Yeah, you are wrong, but you present good arguments." She always says that.
You're
You
wrong by
are
default.
very good in
Yeah.
being wrong.
you're very good at
um,
being wrong.
Yes.
Very good, but
Comes
you're wrong.
to small things. I don't like fight for small things. I was telling the story of me going to this meat place where to the butcher store
Yeah.
to buy some meat, and the guy put like meat with a lot of bones, and my mother-in-law was there with me, and she said, "Oh, there's a lot of bones. You have to say bones,
No,
like
Luciano.
bone."
You would say something about bonks? How dare you, bonks?
I will put my microphone closer and watch my pronunciation from now on. She said, "Oh, you have to say to him that that is unfair. There is too much bones here, and he have to take these bones out of this bag, and we have to pay the right price." And all I said to her was, "I like bones."
I remember we were imagining Otto with the bones like this. I like this.
I like
Let's
bones.
go away.
No, don't take away my bag. It's too
No.
much. And I didn't tell you guys, but that day
How is motivate?
was like a day before that meeting we had. And what happened is that my mother-in-law was cooking here at home because my wife had just extracted a tea. So my mother-in-law was cooking, and when she gave my plate and she was distributing like the meat like she had cooked, she put the bones on my plate. Yeah. I had to.
Only
You
fair.
I had
like
to live
bones?
up to my
Like
policy.
See,
Yeah.
it's like that.
Yes. And I had to take the
No,
bones.
you
And
don't
I,
love bones? And she's
in
putting the bones
yeah,
in the other.
yeah. And I had to show like this smiley face. Oh, too tasty bones. So I like it all the time.
Such
It
a
was horrible.
Sorry, I just would like to say I really, really loved being here today with you guys. I really have to go right now, but it was so nice. Thank you for having me. It was like the first time I joined this like group for conversations and stuff. But intend to be part of the other, meetings. If you have me, I'm not
Let's
sure if I got,
think about
I
it.
got
We'll
in.
invite you.
But anyways, thank you so much. It was very, very nice meeting you guys, and yeah, I hope Otto wins next time, next fair.
Yes.
Thank you, Paula, for making me realize I have invented like a new term, professional forward.
Yes.
Anyways,
And if you have some friend like wanting a personal travel buddy, I'm needed for this kind of
indicate
job.
me,
Yes.
indicate me. Put my number for them. Give them my number. Anyways, I'll just leave here my Instagram, in case you guys
Okay, I will add you there.
follow
I
and
will be
talk.
back.
Thank you guys. It was really nice meeting you, and I'll see you. Meeting you again. And we'll talk more soon. Okay.
Okay.
Okay,
Okay.
Lucas, bye bye.
Thank you, Lucas.
Let's
Wait,
start
wait,
out
wait,
here.
Real quick. Don't go.
Let's take a picture.
Oh, okay.
Okay.
I'll take it here. Just smile.
Pretend you are happy.
1, 2, 3. Perfect. Bye, Luke.
Bye.
Bye bye.
Bye bye.
Lucy didn't say a word.
Yeah.
Yeah. What is
Sorry
going on,
about
Lucy? Hangover?
No, not today.
Today I'm
Not today,
prepared.
but it's just because I got out to get some coffee because I was hungry, but I didn't want to eat something. So I got some cappuccino here. And,
Pennsylvania coffee.
I got,
There's some.
no, it's, yeah, I made some cappuccino here.
What do you make?
Everyone is like,
3D.
yeah, like it was possible to
What is
see
he
what is
drinking?
inside.
What I get in your screen.
Yeah, I'm saying, whoa!
Look,
That would
not
do a
here.
good picture. That would do a good picture. Like Luciano
Yes,
Rey-
everybody.
Trying
everybody.
to look into that.
Let's go here.
Yeah, let me try it.
Try it. Wait. Wait.
Here.
Wait. Where is Vanessa? Vanessa is not
Vanessa's
like,
not doing. Vanessa's
not
not
interested.
doing.
Vanessa is not curious about it.
Yeah.
Because I was the first one to see.
Yeah.
Who take
Have
the
you guys seen
picture?
it?
Yeah.
I took the
Me.
pictures.
I'm taking it
Otto
now.
was not there.
Oh,
was not there.
Okay,
No, you're
again.
not.
You have to raise a little bit more.
Wait.
Yes.
Let's see it.
Okay.
That is so weird. Before we go on, let me just go over a few words.
Okay.
Okay.
Patriots pronunciation. Patriots.
Thank you.
Patriot.
Patriots.
Yes.
So to be similar
New England Patriots.
something.
Choose something.
To something. Real quick. Similar to something. Okay, remember that.
Similar to.
Similar
Okay.
to something.
Just something.
A draw. So a
Draw.
draw is an act of selecting names randomly, typically by extracting them from a bag or other container to match competitors in a game or tournament. So this is a draw.
When you started, I thought you were talking that by heart.
I was, and I wrote it while I was
In
speaking.
my sophisticated words, it can't be like.
Right.
So an act of selecting names randomly, typically by extracting them from a bag.
But in this case, Gustavo, they say prize draw.
A prize
Yeah.
draw.
Yeah, they
Yeah.
put together these two words to make sense of. Because
Yeah, because
other-
you can draw
Yeah.
anything, right?
The
You
pronunciation
can draw a
would be-
weapon
yeah,
with someone.
Prize draw.
Gustavo, you could do some partnership. I don't know how easy this is.
Plus
to
with
with
prizes will be amazing.
these schools, you could talk with Lucas, I don't know, to offer this kind of draw for us, obviously.
So the aim of the conversation would be, we want some draws at, we want some prizes at Coffee Club. So
Yes.
I was thinking on a partnership to you guys to give us some prizes.
Yeah, it would be
Or
nice.
we could every month give some money more than the golf club. Then one person is receive the prize of using the money to go to some place. Then it is another person, then another person. So in some 10 years, everybody will be traveled.
Oh, you mean a
What a
pyramid?
nice idea.
Yeah, pyramid scheme.
Okay. Yes. That's how pyramids are born.
If you invite 2 people in, you get,
If by one person, you are gold.
yeah, and then it
Yeah,
becomes
a diamond, and then you can go on a cruise through the Pacific Ocean.
we can make
Corona
a
cruise.
Corona
a customized pyramid for us. Instead of using gold and platinum, we can use like espresso,
Espresso, yeah. V60.
lungo, doppio. Okay, all inclusive. So yeah, a person who would be drawn to travel would get an all inclusive trip or all inclusive scholarship. All inclusive.
All inclusive scholarship.
All inclusive.
All inclusive scholarship. All inclusive.
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 All
Do you know what's
inclusive.
fair and square?
Fair and square.
No.
Is this kind of first?
It's an expression.
It's
Yeah.
not something that's fair. Everyone agrees with it.
And everyone what?
Everyone agrees with it. Like, yeah, that's
Yeah,
fair.
you can say that.
Yeah.
Like, she won fair and square. Like, she didn't cheat. For example, the lady that won the prize twice in a row, she didn't cheat. She was there. She
Fair
was,
and square.
her name, her number was drawn, and she won. So she won fair
Fair
and
and
square.
square.
And square.
Everything was right.
Okay. That's nice.
One fair and square.
Next question.
Fair.
Okay.
Can you give another examples? I work like that. That we can use this phrase.
Lucy, can you give us one?
Fair and square. It's actually, I think that's the most popular expression that we can use it, like Gustavo said it. I can't remember anyone.
We can say the drawing was fair and square.
Yeah, draw. But like usually it's used in this with the verb to win. I won fair and square. I cannot take away from me. You know.
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah,
Like it was fair enough that everyone agrees with it because it's on the rules. You know,
Yeah,
it's permitted to win like that. So
for example, let's say I see it usually used in a context like this when the other person wants to contest your victory. Yeah, like this. Want to contest a victory. So like, for example, you have to get the ball into the goal, and then the person is expecting you to kick the ball into the goal. But you grab the ball and you throw it into the goal with your hand, and you say, "Hey, it's not fair. You didn't win." Wait, you didn't say I had to kick it. You just had to say I had to get the ball into the goal, and I did. So I won fair and square.
yeah.
Okay. Too long of an example, but basically this.
I thought he was
Keep leaving.
telling a story. So
What?
I thought he was telling a story that you had something that have happened to you, but then I came back and he has. This is another example that Paula
Yeah. So where are you? When I
fair
say
and square
left.
on the rabbit.
I'm here.
Bylaws. Bylaws is maybe not a word that you know.
No.
Bylaws are a set of rules for the members or for the employees of a place
Mm.
Okay.
Oh.
So according to the bylaws, it's a rule made by a company or society to control the actions of its members. For example, we are members of the coffee club, so we can write the bylaws, like how to behave, how to act, your like a code of conduct and processes to follow. If Paula opens a psychology clinic, she can write the bylaws, so her associates, her partners can follow.
Very well. That's bylaws.
Yes, bylaws.
In which context it was used today, or it wasn't used?
It wasn't. It was
Okay.
just
It should be.
Lucas mentioned that the girl couldn't win twice in a row.
Okay. Yeah.
And there were
Okay.
the rules, but those were no bylaws. So it's just I remember this word, because bylaws are rules for the members of the society or company, and she wasn't.
I hope it's not.
So if there,
like the bylaws of the Fantástico.
if
That's
there
a deal.
that employees can take part on these draws, so that's a bylaw.
Yeah, maybe that could be.
If there's a rule in which they can't give any member sticks anymore in any of the prize, it would be great. Should be a bylaw. So guys, we don't do draws using member stick and key rings. It was so frustrating. I have to tell you guys, it was when I saw the prize. It was
in memory sticks from now on.
Yeah, I really love memory sticks because it's so useful. Like,
is
you
it?
want to give me one? Yeah, like I have this one. Like I can plug it at my computer, and then I can plug. Wait.
To your phone.
I can plug into my phone too.
Wow.
2 in 1.
It's been a long time I don't use any.
And that's the function of a memory stick.
Yeah.
To plug in things.
And carry data, so it's
You're just explaining how it works. Congratulations.
Yeah. No,
I
really like to.
Doesn't make sense.
Yeah, and I really love this because it's just tiny and you can carry so much information on it.
Yeah. Also, if you want to a print shop and you don't want to, to log into your Gmail to print some document there, you can carry a memory stick. But then you can't plug back into your computers because that's that right on your face.
Yeah, that's why I use a service called Transfer that give me a link with something.
Oh yeah, like WeTransfer.
And, yeah,
I've never found that. You're too smart.
I don't know. I want to. Yeah, I want to print some document, so I go to Transfer, load it. They create me a link, so I go there, put the link.
I have never thought that. Man, I'm so dumb.
Yeah, and they have Firefox Send too, like send.firefox.com. That is the same thing. And we have transfer.sh. Oh, sorry. Transfer.sh. It's another link that I use to it.
You should run a workshop on how to be smart with technology. I'll be your student. Yeah, for sure.
He's gonna do that next Infusion talk.
Yes.
Next Infusion. Okay, we can talk about it.
It seems too obvious to me right now, but I have never done that. So I will always carry a memory stick with me to plug into a print shop, and then I want to print just this document, or I would open my Gmail on a public computer, I would say, and that's too about my part.
Yeah, I don't like to log in into public computers too.
Yeah,
it's dangerous.
I never did it.
You never did it?
I think I never did it. Sorry, what did you say?
I'm a logging bitch. I log in everywhere.
I do.
So look, Can you tell us about your next travel destination?
Oh, my next travel destination. It will be Curitiba, that December.
Oh, yeah, you're coming to visit
Yeah.
me. Only
I will
me.
be-
Can I go?
Yeah.
I'm the only
There's no other
one
reason.
Only
in
me.
December.
Yeah,
I'm gonna go
will be
to-
on my vacations
I
in
want to go
December.
too. He
So
told me.
yeah, and
Oh.
I'm
When he
going
told me, I
to-
was like, Gustavo didn't invite me. Did he invite you?
He didn't invite
Come on, Vanessa.
Luciano
It's
as well.
two of us.
yeah,
You didn't
something-
invite me. Come on.
He didn't
Yeah.
invite me as well, Vanessa. I just
That's
You
what
came
I call
here
a
already.
club. Yeah, that's the
The
club.
couples thing, yes.
Everyone here is like,
Yeah, and I will be on the Infusion and Confusion.
confusion.
Yeah. You're gonna leave.
Why-
While
to do
Gustavo
confusion
is
there.
running Infusion, you are running confusion.
Yeah,
At a side
because
table. At a
it's
side
just me
table.
that I invite people to do wrong things, So
There will be a sign like a coffee mug and a bottle of beer. So you choose
Yeah.
which table you're gonna see.
no, but Confusion is after
The
Infusion.
competition.
Yeah.
After competition.
Confusion
Yeah,
is
it's
after. Yeah.
Whoa.
Also, you're not following the tradition.
No,
Can you show up?
I wasn't there the last time. I wasn't there the last time.
Yeah, he didn't join
I got
us.
invited. Yeah, I got
we
invited,
did-
but I couldn't go.
Yeah, we did 2 times, I guess. We had
No, I
two,
just-
two confusions.
Yeah, I did one time. That was on Push Machine, but the second one, when you guys created Confusion, I wasn't there.
Actually, confusion started in the first one.
In the first
In the
one,
first
yeah.
one?
You
Yeah.
didn't join the first one.
Yeah, we-
Gustavo
In the first
Confusion
time.
needs to be part of the, of the whole thing. You need to share this with people,
Sorry, Paulo?
There was a voice.
We don't know, Paulo.
Yeah.
Explain to us.
I'm saying that confusion needs to be part of the whole thing, You need to send this to people to say that there is confusion, So people will want to be there too.
The last time, the transition from Infusion to Confusion was so smooth that I couldn't feel like
Yeah.
we were in 2 separate meetings. It was like the complement. Like when
Suddenly you were using some drugs and you even realize it. I know that.
Yeah, we
This
don't do
time
drugs
we'll-
here, okay?
Yeah. But
We
this
don't do
last time I
drugs.
was, we drink too much coffee. We did drink too much coffee, and it started to show its side effects. So it was too much caffeine on our blood. I was like shaking after the meeting because we drink too much coffee. I'm very used to drinking coffee, but the last meeting I was in, it was too much even for me, like too much coffee. So to cut the effect, I had to come home and drink some beer to like calm down.
Oh,
a
you
little bit.
drank beer by yourself, so you didn't join
Yes.
anyone.
Yes, because in the confusion
That's
part
true.
of the meeting, there was no beer. The last time we have beer. For
So
sure.
there was no confusion if there was
Yeah.
no beer.
Yeah,
There was no confusion at all.
No,
Yeah,
there was
No,
no.
it was just infusion.
The bylaws of the confusion,
Yeah.
there is something there saying that needs
Wow,
to
it's so
have
smart.
beer. At least
Very
beer,
good. Look ahead.
Yeah.
It's in the bylaws here. See? It's
Yes.
But November 21st is the next infusion. So Otto, you're already invited.
Yeah,
You
Yeah.
can show up this time.
you have to.
Yeah,
You can
this time I'm
host.
You
cleaning
should
my,
show up this time.
my calendar to be there with you guys for sure.
Okay.
But that one in Curitiba, I didn't got invited yet. So
Yeah,
So
there
let's
was
go.
no- It's only one at a time.
Let's go.
it's good,
Confusion
yeah.
and Infusion.
Yeah, but if you want to join us, that
Curitiba.
would be great. Yeah.
Yeah.
Actually,
I
Lucy's
like
coming.
sofas. I sleep well in sofas. Like
Sofas.
couch, I could go. I could pick the couch and sleep there.
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
If I'm drunk, I can have any piece of floor, and that's it.
Yes.
Can use my bag as a pillow, and
Yeah.
that's okay.
But Lucy, tell us the real reason why you're coming. To Curitiba.
Yeah, I'm Yeah, I'm going to Curitiba because I'm at first time in 4 years working. I'm getting vacation,
Yeah.
and I plan
Whoa.
to trip to Curitiba because I have parents there. I have cousins, and I can visit Gustavo. I can visit some other friends that I know of there too. And I think I will spend 2 weeks, I guess.
Sweet.
Oh,
Yeah,
it's a good
That's
time.
nice.
yeah. I thought I would go to São Paulo to go to the Metallica concert, but I think they will postpone it again to the third trimester of
I think so.
21 to the next week. So just Curitiba today. This travel.
So
Paula is
the
eating.
plan
What are you eating, Paula?
But why would you come here if you would go to São Paulo?
No, I was spent 1 week at Curitiba and 1 week at São Paulo.
But why would you come to Curitiba?
Because I have
If-
parents there. I went to visit you. I went to visit my parents. And
Oh.
I realize no, where is my relatives? My parents are here.
Sorry?
Yeah.
I didn't get it.
What?
He said he's going to visit his relatives.
Yeah,
because
it's
he's going
yeah
to-
because I confused words like parents is not like parents
Yeah.
here.
I wanted to comment on that. Relatives.
Yeah, they are my
Relative.
relatives, not my parents.
That's
My
right.
parents are my
Members of the family. Yeah. And parents, father and mother.
And sister and brother, like very close people.
Sorry?
No, I'm saying the like when you say family is more like parents and sisters and your siblings, you know.
yeah.
When you say family gives this idea, and relatives is uncle, I think grandpa.
Uncles,
Cousin,
niece.
niece, nephews. I wanted to comment on coming and bringing.
coming and bringing.
Like in Portuguese, we have a clear difference between to come and go, right? If we are going, we're going. If you come, you're coming. However, in English, we can say come for both coming and going. You know, for example, if you are going somewhere, I can say, "Can I come with you?" You know, instead of saying, "Can I go with you?" You can say, "Can I go with you?" But actually, "Can I come with you?" sounds more natural. The same goes for bring. Bring and take. Like in Portuguese, also have like bring and take, trazer, levar. But in Portuguese, in English, we can use bring for both cases. So so let's say I'm in Curitiba and I can ask Lucy, Lucy, can you bring me my pen that I left at my house? And he can bring me my pen. But also someone who is right beside him can say, are you bringing this mug? You don't have to bring a mug. You know? They can also use bring for the other side of the trip. You know, for both points of the trip, we can use the same verb, bring. So it's basically to have it on you, not to. It's not about the direction; it's about having it on you. Okay. Did you know that? Am I just?
I didn't know that. So I was trying to draw this distinction by using bringing and coming.
Draw what?
This distinction of how to use, or when to use coming and bringing.
Did you understand?
Yes, I think so.
So Lucy is coming to Curitiba to visit with relatives and then going to São Paulo. No, not going to São Paulo anymore because Metallica
Not going to São Paulo anymore.
is staying for 2 weeks in Curitiba. But what about Vanessa?
But he's going to
Guys.
bring
Minute,
your pen.
just to show the.
That's a lot of stickers.
Yes.
Yes, from
Oh,
Curitiba.
nice.
Momentos,
Oh, your body hair.
Oh,
Oh,
the
What?
train, Viaduto do Carvalho. Very nice.
Oh,
Very
you
nice
got-
experience.
Yeah, it's a very beautiful train trip.
A holy train. and the greenhouse.
And Jardim Botânico.
Pretty cute.
So
Oh, I can't hear you, Paula. What would you say?
She said,
it was all about Curitiba. My refrigerator is all about Curitiba.
There's a Curitibator. Curitibator Paula. So, Vanessa, can you expose to us your plans?
My next trip, actually, it won't be just a trip. I'm probably going to live in Istanbul.
Oh,
Oh, wow.
Ooh.
oh,
I'm already looking for the tickets, and I have job prospections in there.
Nice.
So,
oh,
and I'm looking for December because the Turkish Airlines, which is the only company operating the flight from São Paulo to Istanbul straight away, is already operating flights again, and I'm already looking for the tickets.
What's the
that's
job?
nice.
What's the job? Well, I have two options. One is in a hotel, and another one is as an English teacher in a kindergarten school.
Oh, nice.
It's nice.
So you're gonna teach little Turkish kids.
Children, yeah. Yeah, two job prospections, and also I have to check out the papers, what I need to get the visa to work in there, because I need a visa. But it's not that hard as I heard about. Have been searching about, and yeah, probably everything will be done in December, and I'll be there.
just say you want to have a children. You want to have a child. So, you'll be there. I'm kidding.
Just say when I have a child. No, this is in Canada.
I just generalized it, I just thought maybe they want to have more child.
They want to
there.
have more children in there. Yeah, maybe they want to have more women in there, because they don't have there is a thing about Turkey. They have the population, the male population is bigger than female population. They are trying to change that. I was reading about that.
I see.
Okay. So
But
you
what
say I'm a woman and I want to have a girl.
I'm a woman. I want to have a girl. No, but I won't be there for longer. Not for like living forever.
They don't
but,
need to know that.
Yeah, they don't need to know. I just need a working visa because I want to spend some time in there because of my boyfriend, and also I want to learn Turkish, and it's so hard to learn.
Wow.
And they have like free classes at uni for foreigners who are working in there, so I want to enjoy all these things. So probably I'll be there for 6 months or any year, maybe a year.
I wanted to maybe you can Paula, can you even invite Vanessa to talk about that, about having a distance relationship, because I wanted to know more about that, how to deal with it, and because I'm actually considering having one.
Oh,
Tips.
what a naughty boy.
This is the opposite of naughtiness, being very.
You just need to be sure about what you want. Like if you like so much this person and like that's the person who I love, that's the person who I like, and that's it. If the person is like also having the same, of course, not just you, and it's
Yeah.
from both of the parts,
Okay.
and you have plans together, of course, because it is not gonna work if you if you guys, I don't know, like you go to another place and you like someone in Curitiba, like I'm just supposing, okay? And then you are going to another place. But if you don't have plans, if you don't have any plan, like, are you going to live at some point, you're going to live with her, or she's going to live with you, that is no point. You're gonna be forever.
You
like,
learned that with me, right, Vanessa? I'm kidding.
Yes.
Sorry, Paul.
I'm kidding that Vanessa learned that with me. Because
Well,
I always say something
has to
like
be
that. You
respectful,
need to. Sorry?
there has to be perspective. There's no point in just being distant for the sake of it.
Yes, guys, I admire very much people who does that. Vanessa and her boyfriend. But I'm not saying that it is. I know that it's not definitely a teenager thing. But right now, for me, I think like it sounds always sounds for me. You know, I would feel like a teenager. You know, I need to. You know, it's very different to be with the person every day. So it's to me, it's very teenager for me. You know, to be in a relationship. Um,
Like in a distance.
unless I have like this, you know, in 3 months we will be together,
Yes, there
or
has to be these plans.
something like that, you know, in 5 months we are working to travel to the same place. You know, if it's not like that, I don't think I would be able to, you know, I don't think I would like to be in a relationship from distance. You know, I get
Oh.
tired even
So you
thinking
don't want to
about
be
it.
young again.
I'm still
Well,
young.
So you said that
Yeah.
going to getting into a distance relationship would like feel like you were a teenager again.
Yeah, it's
yeah,
not like
you
I'm a
can do that.
teenager again. It sounds like a teenager thing, like
Okay.
something
Yeah.
that a teenager would do. I know that it's not true.
It's not.
People very, you know, that have 40, maybe some of them know. Some people, you know, I know that it's real. It's for real. But I feel like, you know, it's, you know, I can't explain
Vanessa
Not for
speaking
you.
a
exactly
lot.
how I
Vanessa
feel.
speaking a lot.
I had this experience. I had this experience. My boyfriend that after was my fiance lived in Australia for 1 year and a half. And this 1 year and a half, during this, I saw him 2 times because I traveled to Australia and I passed the 3 months in the total. But you know, when I remember just talking with messages with my God, Vanessa,
With video. No,
get ready
actually,
from
I don't know how it would be if I didn't have, if like coronavirus made all of this. That's the reason.
Actually, you had already.
That's
Okay.
pandemic made all of this, because the intention was I was supposed to go there in July, not just in December, and he was here in the beginning of this year until
Mhm.
I guess, yeah, January to February he was here. So yeah,
It didn't
but it
start.
was
It didn't
sorry.
start like a distance relationship. It started like a relationship that
Became
Normal, like
the
it started
casualties.
with
Yeah.
a normal relationship. Yeah,
Mhm.
and we were living together. And what happened when we were in Melbourne? Something happened because he had the problem with his government. He had to go
Mhm.
back. He couldn't extend his visa. We were
Mhm.
like looking after that. I explained Gustavo already. It's a long story. If he
Mhm.
wouldn't go to Turkey, he would have to pay a very expensive penalty,
Mhm.
a fine, and or maybe he could even lose his nationality, his citizenship
Well.
in his own country.
Mhm.
So he had to go back. It is about like that you have to be a soldier. Like we have this in Brazil as well, but they have, for them harder. For
Mhm.
them, they really have to do it, you know. So he had to go back, and I spent some time. It was harder when I was there. I spent some time alone in there, like alone, like I had friends, of course, but because I was far from my family, and the person who was my family in there had to leave, it was so hard for me. It was like
Yeah.
months, like no, like it was not every time, but like sometimes I was okay, but sometimes I was like, I'm feeling so long. I have no one.
This has to be an actress.
Yeah.
Yes.
Expressions. Have you
So
noticed that
she's
Vanessa does
from
this?
Curitiba, Gustavo. The girl. Sorry.
Wait. Have you noticed that Vanessa does this when she speaks sometimes?
Did I do
Yeah.
this?
Like,
What's
like
that?
we will do like air quotes where you just do this,
Mm.
and then you
Yeah,
stop.
yeah. Yeah.
You don't bend your fingers, just do this.
Yeah, I don't do this. I just seriously.
It was my family and everything like.
Oh, so this is the air quotes that she
Yeah,
does.
she actually does it
Yeah,
sometimes.
yeah. Sometimes
Sometimes
I
just
think it's because I'm lazy to do this, you know. Right, and my other hand is busy. My
I'm
other hand is
lazy to
busy,
do.
so I just did that.
Gustavo is really my friend.
Yeah, it's branding to the children.
But no, really no.
You're using it wrong. You have to say it like
No,
when you
it's
say
just no,
it,
because
you
it's
know.
not one time. It's 2 times he hates you. You know.
Oh, man, there is layers to it. So if I only do that, that's air quotes. But if I do that twice, it means that I'm lying. Is that?
I don't know. No, I feel that means like
just explain that was. I felt like it was.
No, I created the layers. I don't know if
Oh,
it's
okay.
true, you know. I just created.
I think
the
it means like
layer.
you're not sure.
Yeah.
It would be better with the second layer, I think.
The next guesses will be lost when they are
Yes.
arriving. We will
That's
be
fun
like,
to enter the conversation.
Okay, discard all of it and
Yes.
let's start again. It's easier. Let's just start again. It's easy.
Dizzy.
It's easier.
Easier.
So have you all shared your destinations, right? Paulo Gramado,
Yeah.
Otto, you haven't.
Gustavo,
Auto-
you are autoing, you know?
Yeah.
I asked you if the girl is from
Well, I
Curitiba. If it is the
Okay.
same
Oh,
girl that
that's
you
true,
were
that's true,
talking
that's
about.
Oh,
No,
he's avoiding the
it's not the
question.
same
The
girl.
Oh.
different one. My God.
Yeah. Actually, it was a go. Like, you know those films in which you meet a person and then you travel, and then you wonder what would have happened if it had stayed.
So you want to do Casablanca with her? Okay.
What is it?
A movie.
No
A
reference.
movie.
I didn't say
It's a
it.
movie. Seriously?
Yeah, I didn't. So.
So this is Luciano Lucin.
Yes.
He asked you
Movie
about
references.
a movie. You don't watch this movie, and he looked at you and say, "Really?"
It was not nothing about Godfather, the Godfather.
Yeah, the Godfather.
Are you
Godfather
allowed
is a
to go
must-see.
outside your home like before being killed, but you didn't watch this movie? You know how you're still alive?
No, Casablanca is understandable because it's so old, but come on, seriously, Godfather.
Yeah. That's
No, we learned many things about our our personalities today, right?
yes.
Vanessing,
Yes.
Vanessing, altering.
reflecting the
But
question.
it is trying not being able to summarize a history. You know, you remember?
Yeah, Vanessing.
Yeah. What about the girl,
Gustavo.
Gustavo?
So you met the girl
Yeah, I met
there
them
in
São
Santa
Luís.
Catarina?
And São Luís.
São
No,
Luís.
it's always.
Actually, we were having gelato with Wellington and
Which is a fancy word to ice cream.
Yeah.
yeah, we're having ice cream with Wellington and Walter. Why your face, Paul?
It's
Who's
not a girl
Wellington
that
and
you.
who's Walter?
It's not the feminine name of Henrique, no, right?
No.
Okay.
So many girls that we
Yeah.
all had.
It's a very
Hard to keep
problematic girl, so I was like worried.
So yeah, we were having gelato at Mateus, and Wellington had met this girl on the table beside ours, and she was with her sister.
Sorry to bother, but you were like encountering a girl. You were on date on a supermarket.
No,
That's it.
I was after the gym.
Oh, okay.
We have gelato, and Wellington met this girl that he.
I've been married for a long time. I've been married for a long time, so I don't know what is like the coolest place you can bring a girl. Maybe it's a
Yeah,
supermarket.
I'm
or
curious
something.
as well,
Yeah,
Otto,
the
because
supermarket
I've
is
been in a relationship for a long time. I don't know anymore like
Yes.
how people
We had a
get with
date.
each other.
We had a date at the very same place. It was nice.
Okay.
Um,
Thank God
Yeah.
just playing that, because if not, for example, if I were like able to invite someone and I say, oh, we should go to the supermarket because I heard that this is the coolest place we can go in the first encounter. So I'm just playing that.
yeah.
She would think something like, "My God, this guy is desperate to get married." You know, go to the supermarket.
But Gustavo started by saying that he was dating someone at the supermarket. So I thought, oh, that's the place now.
That's the point.
We usually go to the cinema and things like that. But nowadays it's like Mateus Supermercados or Ipa Bom Preço. Depending on the supermarket you choose.
The different
The
generation
different
also.
level,
A lot has
yeah.
changed since your age, since your prime, your dating prime.
If you're dating on Fribal Emporio, I think
Yeah.
the relationship is more serious than
Give me
if you go
It's
Wanna
like
get
you
bonus tonight.
are rich.
Yes. Okay, but go ahead. I'll stop autoing you.
Yeah. You just found another layer of altering, like which is finding other parallel topics in other people's conversations, not only on his own. And yeah, so we were having gelato, and Wellington was talking to this girl that he had met at university, and I suddenly interrupted them saying, "Hey, leave the girls alone. Come back here and let's have a gelato." And then I saw her. Her name is Emily.
It was one of the girls that have been in your bye-bye party.
Farewell.
No,
She wasn't there. She was there?
no.
She wasn't there.
Farewell.
Oh,
I don't
my
know
God.
the girl.
Oh, you don't know her.
Okay.
You don't know her.
Okay.
I never considered that because like she was too cool for me to consider it. Like I would
Whoa.
surf.
Ah.
No, I mean,
What if someone is too cool you don't
Oh,
want?
that's amazing. Was the best.
I just wanted to avoid thinking about it because I would suffer from leaving. You know, if I'm leaving now and I'm not thinking about this girl I just met. So I'm gonna want to stay, and I was conflictual. So we just became friends. But she's a very nice person, and she compliments me in a very specific way. I like that.
What does that mean? You guys want to ask that, but you guys do not have the courage to ask what is like complimenting on specific things.
Yeah, I was wondering the same.
Actually, I even posted once, about things I do or say.
Gustavo is talking in
I
a
will
different way,
send the
guys.
link. I will send the link of the YouTube to this girl.
To the girl, yeah, send her, Paula.
She will be able to see this.
YouTube.
So
What
let
do you
me know
She's
who
a
she
YouTuber.
is.
Is she a YouTuber?
No, but
No.
Gustavo is.
What do you
We
mean?
are
I
YouTubers.
will just take the
Oh,
link. and
now you
send
are
to her.
YouTubers. Okay.
Yeah, on YouTube.
We are
Yeah,
on
they-
YouTube.
Kind of weird.
Everyone is wondering who is the girl.
Who's this girl?
I'm
Who's this
wondering as
girl
well.
that was first presented to Gustavo on a supermarket. They dated on a supermarket. The first encounter was in a supermarket, and
Yeah.
then she complimented him in a very specific way about a very specific thing, and he liked it a lot. And he fell in love with her because of the compliments she gave, and also because of the situation. Because nowadays the young guys and young girls date on supermarkets eating ice cream.
You're summarizing the story?
Yeah, I was summarizing the story.
Yeah.
Okay.
Let me try it again. Let me try it again.
Oh, she complimented him like the way that she bought that thing, it was like, you know, the way that she walked through the supermarket
That's
and
the
take
missing
the
thing.
rice.
That's the
You
missing
know, my
thing.
God.
It
What
was
was the
so
compliment
sexy.
about?
Oh, that
Yes.
rice you chose, it was so
The-
cheap. Congratulations. You were
God.
very good at selecting rice.
You choosing this kind of gelato? It's a thing we don't see people doing like so often. The
Come on,
choice you made
it's not specific. I mean special, original.
is special.
She
Okay.
gives original compliments. That would be a way to say that.
Mm.
Like, for example, I sent her a video of me singing, and she said,
Oh.
"Yeah, it
And
was
she
not."
said-
She said
she
my
said
voice
what?
is incredibly original. You know, and nobody ever said my voice was original. Just that it was beautiful, you know, nice to hear. You know?
Mm.
And I like that. But this is just one detail about her.
Seems
And,
like a regular compliment. You,
I have a
the
theory.
fact you were like
that-
in love with her made
Yeah,
these
okay.
compliments like seems like popping out in
Sticks
your
out.
face.
Maybe
Yeah.
that's it.
Yes.
Otto
have-
would be a terrible father.
If someone says, if someone says, for example, it's the original idea, Otto, I would say, yeah, okay. I wouldn't fall in love with the person. Yeah. It wouldn't make like that person is interested in
Yeah.
me because
I
said
have a theory. When you like someone, when you like, doesn't matter what this person says, doesn't matter where you are, doesn't matter how everything happened, everything it just turned it special because of that.
Yeah.
original.
Because of the person. Like the person can say whatever, oh, so original. Like, oh, it was so special in the supermarket. Like it is. Like we don't care. Like we just like the person, and because of the person, it is special. You can be in the supermarket, in the beach, whatever you are.
Yeah.
It's going to be special.
This
And original.
situation overall is very original. Like the situation is very original if you think.
Yeah.
It's a combination of things that you don't expect to happen to like being the starter of a relationship. Being in a supermarket, eating ice cream, asking your friends to go back to eating ice cream with you, and then
Not
looking
ice
for a
cream, it's
person that
gelato.
was not gelato, sorry.
Gelato. It
Yes.
wasn't in
So yeah, we set up a gelato, and we didn't have time to go because I left. I traveled. You know? So we were wondering one of these days what would have happened if we had that gelato.
Mm-hmm.
And we even
What
talked about
flavor we would add?
we even talked about relationships and distance relationships. And
That's what we call the gelato gate.
I'm not very
It's
into it. But
Talk, Gustavo. Finish your
Stop,
story.
Gustavo.
Otto is tirando uma com a tua cara. If you don't finish the story,
it's mocking me.
that's why I'm saying that
Yeah.
he will be a terrible
messing.
father. You know, when his daughter comes to him saying, "Dad, I'm in love with some guy." He said something like that to me. He will look at her. This is a normal thing, you know.
Yeah, a regular guy.
It's not normal.
This guy means the world to me. He's so smart. No, he's just a regular guy.
Just regular.
Average guy. See it every day. Not special. Next.
Bring
And
him.
The girl
I
will be
want
like
to see his expectations.
devastated.
The unimpressed father. Nothing.
Yes,
All over
Yeah.
here.
10 in
I
my
would
test.
say. Yeah, bring him in.
Congratulations.
And then I would say, bring him in. I wanna know his intentions with you. But it would be very regular. Nothing like exceptional about it. Exclusive,
Okay.
original.
Okay.
You're just a girl.
Original.
This is an original guy.
This is my daughter. Not special. Okay.
Yeah.
Take
It's
like
not because
don't
you're
take
my
special
daughter
care
that
of her.
you're.
Give her food. She's gonna survive. And yeah, I know that
Finish
I
your
will.
story.
What do you think about this guy, guys? Because like I know that I will meet someone else, and they'll fall in love with her too. So should I even bother, or should I just let it go away?
Dude, I will not speak nothing because I am the only one single here, so I can't give you any advice about it.
But you can know as well.
Yeah.
No, I don't know
Some people
nothing
think
about
that
it.
you are in love for two people in the same time.
Yeah,
No, I mean,
What are the odds of?
well,
Like,
for me to live this distance relationship, I have to be traveling back and forth, and you know, and while I could just meet someone where I am and forget about her, you know.
I would go for it because that's the kind of story that makes books appealing at the end. So
Yeah, we sell a book about it. This is a good
yes, yes.
entrepreneurial thing.
It's
Yes.
it's an experience that
To
you have
involve
to.
a lot of tears in the end and a book.
Yeah, and you grow after it. Like you grow.
I
would go
think you can take the facts and you can see how it's going with her if she's feeling the same.
Mhm,
This is very
exactly.
important as well. If you feel the same, she's feeling the same. This is the most important thing.
yeah.
But you
You
know
guys
what?
having fun together.
It's kind of an agreement. For example, I'm gonna talk to Wellington too, because he's my friend who's here. He just started dating this girl that he met on Instagram, and she lives in near Curitiba, right? And she came to Paraná to meet her, and then only when they met did they start dating because they wanted to see each other in person. And then he talked to her parents. Like they are both evangelical, so there's more
Restrictions, you know.
Restrictions.
yeah,
More rules.
I
More
was looking for
rules.
another.
More...
Yeah, there are more steps to it. And then they didn't start dating before they met in person, so maybe they can be a thing. And this is weird, you know, because they kind of have to do an agreement. So okay, I like you, you are promising, but we're not dating like while online. I'm gonna go there and we're gonna meet in person and then consider dating. And if we like each other, we can start dating. You know, so it's a weird kind of arrangement.
And this girl wants to travel the world like you want or not?
I asked her that, and she said she does. I don't know the terms of that.
But what she's doing right now to get that purpose done?
It's like she just begun working as an architect. She's doing an internship.
Okay, so she's not doing anything right now to get that purpose. She started working, right? Not studying.
Working.
Okay, my God, it's not a child.
College, actually. She's even finished. What?
It's not a child.
Not a child, but she's still studying. Is it? As I understood.
Yeah,
No, she's working for
Working. Okay.
She's doing both. She's doing an internship.
Okay, so she's still at uni.
Yes.
That's okay. But if she's close to be done with uni, yeah, there is a chance.
I remember I lived something like that. Gustavo remember that too because I commented with him, and it was a history. You know, it was a really it was 2 years. I don't remember how to say that, but we have been having conversations for 2 years without never seeing each other, and he lived in Balneário Camboriú, which is in the south of the country. And I remember
Yesterday.
Okay.
I'm impressed, Paulo.
So I had this opportunity to go to Florianopolis with Gustavo and Henrique, and he was waiting for me. So I decided not to go. I will not tell the whole history, but I decided not to go because I liked him very much. We met in a lot of things, you know. And I didn't want to have this experience. I just didn't want. I'm the kind of person that wants to live good and strong experiences and this and thinks that this worth the pain. But I felt the pain of going there, liking him, and back into São Luís without going back to São Luís without knowing what was about to happen. And I still talked to him some months before I know Rafael, and I asked him for the last time, you know, because he was insisting being in my life, trying to be in my life, even if I said to him that I didn't want to talk with him. And I called it. I said to him, let's have this video call. And I asked him. I said to him, I would not. What do you want? You know, what do you want? If you, I do not have the. I'm not saying that we will have a relationship, but I want to know what do you want. You know, do you see any perspective of having a relationship? And the coronavirus started that we were in this moment. And he said, how can we have a relationship in this situation? And this was not the problem, you know. Vanessa knows that this was not the problem. You know, if you know what you want, you go and you find the solution. Corona came to the rescue. What is rescue?
So you were rescued by coronavirus. It just started in the work just fine to you.
It saved you
The
from.
situation.
Safe.
Yes.
Okay.
Yeah.
But we could have started the relationship or started, you know, having some kind of thing. And I wouldn't have known Rafael when he talked to me. I wouldn't answer, you know, or I wouldn't answer. You know, I would answer like a friend, you know.
Openly.
And sorry.
You wouldn't answer open to something else, right?
Yes, open it to something else. This was why I asked him what he wanted, because without to know that, without to know that,
I remember this
I
episode, like in which you were attending to a meeting, and then you called, Rafael, and everyone was like listening to you. The mic was open. And
Yeah, that's actually when he met him.
okay.
They didn't know
I
each other
remember.
before. But she screamed his name so loud that
Yeah.
somehow showed up and going to her life.
So you know, I'm telling this story because I think that if you want to have an experience and later say bye bye, okay. I don't like this kind of thing, you know, because it's a lot of suffering. It's a lot of I don't like this.
You met him?
yes, at the shopping
When?
mall. I was with Bruna.
Okay, yes, you were with
Okay.
your wife, and I were with him, and I said, "Otto, this is Rafael. Rafael, this
Yes.
is."
And in my mind, instantly, that episode of you screaming, Rafael, came into my mind. Like the exact moment you said, oh, this is Rafael. And I was trying not to smile, like not to laugh in front of the guy because it was weird.
This is Rafael.
Realize like it would be very strange. Why this guy is laughing of my name. It made no sense. But then that was the thing I told Bruna after we were introduced to each other.
My God.
Bruna, you can't believe I was in a call with Paula. And she forgot to close her mic and she's screaming, Rafael! And then
Perfect. Perfect.
but go ahead.
Okay, just to finish, this was the first thing that I asked to Rafael. You know, when we were just starting having a conversation, I asked him, "What do you want? You know, what do you want?" It was not like, "Do you want to have a relationship with me?" Because I don't know if I want to have a relationship with you. I don't know you, but I asked him what he wanted. I was talking about what he was up to do. You know, what you are up to do. So he said, "I am not looking for a person, but if I know someone that worth the pain, I'm open it." You know. So I said to him that I
Worth the
was in the
pain?
same
Wow.
situation.
Okay, wow.
Sorry.
Why worth the pain?
Sorry.
You said someone who is worth the pain.
That's
The
not
kind
it.
of relationship.
Because
That's
relationships are boring, you know.
yeah.
It's
yeah.
so hard to have a
She
relationship.
just stated
It-
that. Yes.
This expression doesn't work in English. Worth the pain.
No, yeah,
No.
I think
works
you
in
need
English when you
someone
are
who is
doing
worth it.
something so hard that you don't want to do, but you have to do it. You know?
Yes.
In Portuguese as well. Vale a pena. Pena is
No, it's
No,
not
no,
the
it's
same
different.
way.
Yeah, it doesn't have
Okay, but I always
the same weight.
okay. So say to me a phrase that
Someone who
Worth
is
the
worth
feather.
it.
Yeah, something worth it.
Someone who's
Worth
worth
it.
it.
Yeah,
okay, someone who's worth it.
worth it.
Yeah.
Yeah,
Who's
like
worth
if
it?
worth the
It
yeah.
was such an emo.
Who's
Like
worth it? Okay,
Yeah.
so
someone who's
if
worth
we
it.
knew, if you know something that worth it, the pain. No, again, who's worth it?
Someone who
Even in
is
Portuguese.
She's
Even
really
Portuguese.
Someone
suffering.
who is worth
Yes.
it. So he would be able to be in a relationship. So we let it let it be. Let's know ourselves and everything happening. But I think it is important to know what the other person wants. You know, and then you try to see what it will happen.
Paula, seriously, we are here all. We are in a safe space, you know. You can talk with us.
Yeah.
Are you suffering somehow in this relationship?
Some penalties.
of
It's going live to YouTube.
Yeah.
Watching on YouTube, you can.
Or are you in pain or something?
Let's
Let's go
cut
to
this
the
part of the
chat
video.
right now.
Yes.
What
Just
our
streaming this
viewers
chat,
are.
nobody-
No, guys, I'm not suffering.
Okay.
You know, there
We
on
don't
Magalu
believe you, but
website, you
okay.
can go there and you can fake like you are buying some utensil, and you can then you can say, yeah, you know.
I know that.
So just
Let's
go to
put this in the
Magalu.
bylaws of the golf club. We have some
Yes.
kind of code to
Yes, the chat is a safe place. That's what Luciano
maybe
is trying to say.
something
Yeah.
with three. No, I'm happy, guys.
I'm really
Maybe
good,
it is
guys.
like this.
I'm
Nothing's
happy.
happening.
Yeah, nothing is happening.
It's cool around here. Rafael is treating me well.
Why she does that? She does help. Wait, you're using the Vanessa's code?
Yes,
Nice.
you can use
Well,
this code.
Be with three fingers. No, to not confuse.
Oh, okay. Yes, that's true.
Hi guys, I'm very happy today.
Today is a nice day to me.
Yeah. My life is awesome right now.
Three
So
fingers.
happy.
Three fingers.
Couldn't
it's
be
like
more
this.
happy.
Come on. You're weird today.
That's already confusion, guys, if you didn't notice.
That's
Also,
already-
how did you know your wife?
I was a best
The
player
supermarket?
at the church. At the church.
Bass player.
Okay.
Best
Yes,
bass
yes. So
player.
all the attention was like to the best player, as you guys know. No one looks to the guitar man. No
All the
one.
attention was
Yes, to the best player. So we met like outside of the church, a church that we never went back.
wow.
Yeah, and we were outside of the church. She used to use curly hair, and it, like, I don't know why, but it caught my attention. And I was like talking to a friend of mine who used to play with me at, on the church too, and he introduced me to her, saying, "Oh, this is Bruna. She's my friend. She's from another church, but she's visiting us today." And I don't know what bullshit I said, but I said something really strange at the time because I was really awkward in situations like that. And she smiled, and her smile is, as always, is really beautiful. So that was like the trigger.
Oh.
I mean, yeah. And then I started visiting her church. I don't know why I started visiting her church. And then
No intention. It was
when I
just
was
about faith.
sitting alongside with her, and then we started talking, and then we started going out to the supermarket to eat ice cream.
There you go.
That was it. That was it. So, and we went to some festivals together. So there was that time the church used to, when it was like the anniversary of some church, a band from one church would go to the other church to play, to help the guys from that church to make a big party outside of. And we met the second time in this situation. Then I started visiting her church, and then I never went back to my church. And I moved to the church he was attending
Who
to.
cares about this church?
Yeah.
It was just an informant, Otto. She was trying to get you into her church.
Yes.
She was a spy.
Yeah, but it was really hard in the beginning because her father at that time, like, he didn't like me. Like, clearly he didn't like me. First time she tried to introduce me to her father, he only looked at me and said, "We talk later," and did that.
Wow.
And enter his house, and it was, what was that? I never will try to do this again. We will stay like far from each other from now on.
You don't worth this, Bruna. No, you are good, but
It was humiliating, guys, because I tried to set up like opportunity to us to meet each other. I'm talking about her father, and he canceled all that attempt. Yeah, every time I would say, "Yo, I want to talk to you today. We should go to this restaurant and talk a little bit." He always canceled, and I was thinking, man, something is wrong with. Yeah.
I will have to marry this girl to this guy. Talk to me, so I will talk to him in the church.
So that's why you married
Something
her.
like.
And
That's why you married her. It was a challenge.
it was really a challenge. Yeah, yes. And while he didn't want to talk to me, he was always doing some kind of research with my friends, with his relatives that know me from the church, to know if I was or not a good guy. And I thought I was failing miserably on his research because he was always canceling. So it was sending the wrong signal
Play
to
the
me.
bass? Nah.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Player,
No, the
no.
guitarist, bass. No one listens to bass.
No, let me
You
Cares
could
about the
get
bass.
something better.
You
There
can
is
get
a
something better.
Yeah,
the whole band.
he stays alongside with the drummer, so
Yeah.
no one knows him.
His only friend is
Guys,
the drummer.
You're terrible,
Yeah.
right? You're terrible with the children. We just.
And then one day I went to the gym, and I didn't know he was like, he used to lift weights in the same gym, and but because we used to go to the same gym, but in different times of the day. But this time I decided to go at night because I was working all day, so I couldn't go there like early in the morning. And while I was there like lifting weights, I look at the side and there was him like lifting a huge amount of weight, and I said, "Man, this guy is
Wow.
good."
Oh my god.
And he looked at me and said, "E aí, doutor?" And that was like, he's not like this massive guy, but the situation like built into it raised a mentality in me that somehow this guy was a threat. So I was every place I would go and I see him, I would like try to avoid him. So as I try to avoid conflict in small discussions, so there was that. So I was in the supermarket, and then I was here, and then I will wait in the car, and then I will because
Wow.
as he didn't want to talk to me, so I thought that it was smart of my part avoiding him for a while, and I did that for about a year. And
Wow.
about a year, guys, it's too much to take. So one day I went there and I knocked on his door, and I said, "Oh, I think we have to talk."
E aí,
So-
doutor?
and then we started, yeah, Idoto, we had to talk today. And then he said, "Oh, yeah, let's have lunch." And then we went out to have lunch and talk a little bit, and then that thing started. And I got his blessings. And a year after that, we married. So we just dated for 2 years. That was too long to me, to be fair. I was already prepared with 1 year of challenges. Was okay to me.
I imagine Otto taking his hands and say, "Bless me, bless me,
Bless me. Bless me, angel. I'm
bless
Jacob.
us."
Yeah. Okay, guys. So we've talked a lot today. Thanks a lot for coming. We've had a lot of fun today. We found out about each other's mojos. New word for you. Mojo.
But everything will work just fine, Gustavo. So
Pardon me?
just start this relationship and don't care about what we said today here.
Yeah, do what you want and write a
Yeah.
book in the end.
Yes.
Pardon me? Can you do that?
Write a book.
Can you repeat
Well,
that?
You're
don't be
saying
with
to you, do
her
what you
and-
want.
Yeah. Well, don't
Not
be with
what
her
you're-
and write a book about her.
Yeah.
Yes.
Didn't get it. Are you asking me something?
We're just saying that you should go for it either way.
Okay, go
Yeah.
for it. Okay.
Yeah.
Oh, don't
We'll
go
take
for
just
it.
this part also of the conversation. We just the
Luciano's-
part that he wanted to hear.
Yeah. Luciano's opinion should be heard.
Yeah. Lucy.
No, it's just
don't go for it.
everyone is saying for that
Go for
he
it, yeah.
go for it and should write a book about it, but you can not go for it and just write a book about her, like she views, you know.
How life should be if you how life would be if you
Yeah,
had go for it. But you didn't. Yeah,
go for it, yes.
that's a
yeah.
Yeah, it's a fictional story.
yes.
And if
Interesting.
I do go for it someday, it will be very frustrating because it wouldn't be as good as a book.
Yeah.
So sad.
It would be the
book
life
about
of
maybe.
Maybe again. The second
Yeah.
film.
Life
Like
of
you're
what?
getting trusted on
The
you,
life
you
of
say
meeting.
something.
Meeting.
You guys didn't watch that movie?
No.
What movie?
Are you
What
losing?
movie?
The life of meeting.
Are you listening?
The
Life
life
of-
of meeting.
What is
Meeting.
losing around?
Oh, yeah, it's
Oh,
awesome.
did you watch? Okay.
Lucy is lying.
No, I
Lucy's lying.
did.
Water meeting. Yeah, I know that.
It
Yes.
really inspired me to travel.
Yes, that
Yeah.
movie.
To do things I was afraid of doing.
I like it a lot. You
Okay,
didn't,
guys.
So, Gustavo,
you
when
didn't
I
watch
go
it,
and I go-
Paula.
I did watch it.
Did you watch it, Paula?
I don't remember. Not
She not remember the
looking
name
at
of
the
the movie.
name.
The movie?
Yeah.
Yeah.
I'm following right now.
Yeah.
So, Gustavo, when a girl getting trusted on you, you say something like, "Sorry, I don't date. I just write a book about dating. If you wanna be in my book,
Don't date me.
let's talk. Let's get involved. Then I will write." And bye bye.
Okay, guys. So see you later. Thanks a lot for coming, and enjoy the rest of your days.
Bye, guys. I'm really
Bye, guys.
Bye, guys.
I really like you guys. Awesome.
Yeah,
Guys,
it
I
was
really-
awesome.
you.
As always.
As always.